Welcome back to Sonic Advance. We're here in casino-themed level.
Oh god.
I have it on good authority from Ken Balo. This is in no way influenced by Casino Night Zone at all, or Carnival Night.
Shut the fuck up, Gareth.
Aww, Skylar misses Ken Balo.
This is just like if Casino Night and Carnival Night had sex, got drunk and, never talk about it again.
With, for some reason, Cinderella's castle in the background. What is up with that? Seriously.
I was gonna say, it's in the background. You'd think it would have some relevance to the level, but no, there's nothing. You never go to that castle in the game.
That's actually secret base. That's where we just escaped from.
I guess it is secret after all.
Well, it's disguised as a castle.
No one would ever think to look in Disneyland. Okay, this special stage is the best because it's yellow.
Oh god, it looks terrible.
I wonder what Chaos Emerald color you're gonna get in this one!
You know what's a pain? Doing this with the control keys on a keyboard. The control is so fucking stiff, it's unbelievable.
Use a controller.
I didn't have a controller at the time.
Then quit bitching.
You know what's even worse than recording this on a keyboard? Commentating over this using a keyboard. That's fucking horrible.
He's got me there.
Are you using a text-to-speech generator?
We are going back YouTube style 6 years. We do text commentary and everything. It's the future of HellfireComms.
This commentary is actually a bit like the old HellfireComms stuff, because they don't give a shit, and I'm not allowed to do any more retakes.
Tom, you actually did that. I remember years ago on the first part of 06, you spent like an hour doing like note commentary on everything. And then you did that once, you was like, never again. Fuck that shit.
What are these chows?
Well, Steven, the chow review continues.
Why? Why do Sega have such a boner for chows? They're so stupid.
I mean, look at he blatantly hits his head on the tornado and lands on his feet. I mean, come on.
He tries to play it all cool. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Somebody needs to make a gif of that, and when he lands, just put smooth.
Just have it when he lands, and then just have it add like an explosion.
Now, just to get back on topic for a brief moment, the casino and indeed carnival tropes appear a hell of a lot throughout the Sonic franchise. And Sky, I believe you have the retro page pulled up. Obviously, you're always on retro, so why don't you run us through a few of the casino or carnival themed levels in the Sonic franchise?
Well, you know what I do. Well, Casino Night in particular is the obvious one, but it's shown up a lot, like Sonic 2, obviously, but then you have Sonic Generations 3DS, and then the DLC for the HD version, and then you have a Sonic or Casino Night-based course in Sonic Drift 2, and then it showed up again in Sonic the Fighters, and then Casino Street Zone, which is not based on Casino Night at all, and then Cosmic Casino Zone, which is a nice throwback in Sonic Pocket Adventure, and then you have, the more well-known ones like Casinopolis or Casino Park or Circus Park, and Carnival Night Zone, even though personally I don't blend the Carnival and Casino tropes together, but that's just a few of them. There are tons.
God, no wonder Casino got top billing in the title.
Now, I like the Sonic Advance soundtrack, but I don't like this song.
Yeah, I don't think either of the casino level tracks were very good.
I liked Act 1, but this one reminds me of Spring Stadium Act 1 on the Saturn, and I didn't like that one very much.
Every track associated with Spring Stadium sucks donkey nuts anyway, so...
Mega Drive, Saturn, it doesn't care which.
It's all the same shit.
Honestly, I think, across the franchise, I prefer the Act 1 theme in levels as opposed to Act 2. There's some discrepancies here and there, like Hydra City Act 2 I prefer over Act 1, but it always seems to be the first act's theme, which I prefer overall.
I can kind of agree with you there. I'm trying to go through them in my head, and not many are coming up for me. Like Sonic 3 and K, like you said, Hydro City is the sole exception there. but I usually prefer Act 1. Like, off the top of my head, the only one I can think of is Rusty Ruin Act 2 from the Saturn version of 3D Blast. But nothing else that I can think of at the moment.
Oh, I hate this boss.
I'm in a barrel now.
Where did these barrels... We literally just ran from the left where there were no barrels. Where are these coming from? You know, like, seriously.
We'll find out in the widescreen remake by Taxman, okay?
How far up in the air did these like, things go? It doesn't make any sense.
I like to think they're over the camera, like, from where we're facing Sonic.
Like, Robotnik and stuff, if he really wanted to think about this, he would make, like, 6 of those spike ones and just send those at the exact same time.
So, Tom, what's your strategy here?
Stay on the central platform and nowhere else.
That sounds like fun.
I like how you can hit him even after he's gone inside.
Tom, I want to ask you, any time that you show off Sonic's kind of like row attack, you know, like if you press like it's either B or A, you know, Sonic can do like 3 little row attacks. Same with like Knuckles punches, Tails swings his tails around, Amy, you know, uses a hammer.
No, I don't think so.
Way to go, Tom! Don't even show off the whole game.
Yeah, well, I didn't know about the homing attack in Sonic 3D Blast, so...
And that is Casino Paradise done and dusted. Run, you Spyro-looking creatures. Run and gamble. Gamble forever!
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tom.
And here we are in Not Ice Cap Zone. A very peaceful zone, this one.
Okay, so the one time it's appropriate to have a snowboard, we don't have one. Fucking awesome.
I level all the Christmas trees in the background. Makes me feel nice and Jewish.
I love this level. It's very beautiful. It's got a very fantastic, you know, color palette to choose from. All the blues and purples and greens, you know, all your cool colors. And it's got fantastic level design. It's got just the right amount of challenge for, you know, a middle level, and the music is amazing.
Stephen, that commentary was beautiful.
Thank you.
What Steven just said was so good. The rest of us get to go home. Bye.
Yeah, later, guys.
What's your opinion of Iceman? Get back here.
It's again, Steven just summed it up perfectly. I for once, I'm the one who's like, yeah, I agree.
Are you gonna pull a Skylar?
I am gonna pull a Sky right now. Just say I agree.
Oh, now he has a snowboard! What the fuck?
Well, like you said, he keeps it in space.
It's okay. I'm gonna snowboard down this pipe in space.
And then when I get back to a snow-covered mountain, I'm gonna throw this snowboard away. Fuck you.
Now, surprisingly, we actually haven't talked about the story of this, but, you know...
There's a story?
Yeah, it's the exact same plot as Sonic 1. Eggman's capturing little animals and putting them inside robots, cause fuck you!
Because it worked so well the last 4 times I did this, okay.
Oh my god, is this intended to be a reboot of the series?
No.
It does include a lot of elements from the first 3 games.
You know what? If this was a reboot of the series, I'd enjoy that much more than what we got in Sonic 4 Episode 1.
But Sonic 4 isn't a reboot anyway, though, so that doesn't make sense.
Theoretical reboot.
How could a reboot be called Sonic 4?
You are more pedantic than me, and that is quite an achievement, Mr. Spriggs.
How do you know? Maybe you're more pedantic.
Oh my god! You just blew my fucking mind!
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, have you noticed how Sonic doesn't gain momentum when he's, like, falling all that way? Would you say he's reached terminal velocity?
Oh.
Steven, you're making me so proud.
I'm not laughing.
I did.
Christ, Tom, are you going for a perfect chow run in this game, too?
No, I just like collecting chows.
Because he missed the chow in the first one.
Oh. Well, then it's not complete!
I let that fucker spiral into orbit and burn up into the atmosphere.
Yeah. I actually want to know who is ejecting these chow into space. You know, like how did they get there?
I hear in the original Japanese version they actually had panicked cries, but they were too distressing, so they took them out for the American version.
Chalamet!
For a second, I wasn't sure if you were kidding or not, and that scared me.
This sure looks familiar.
No, I think it's just 100% Dimps.
Yeah, like going through the water in an ice-themed level. Very Dimps.
Okay, one thing I will say about the music that this does, which again, for anyone who kind of, I know before Sonic 4 came out, people were like, we already have Sonic 4 and it's, Sonic Advance 1. You could actually make the case that it kind of is, because this is one of the only games to actually remix Mega Drive music. When you get the, Adventure Shield, it plays the Sonic 1 title theme, and on the menus they have remixes of Scrap Brain and Starlight Zone. So you could make the argument this is the closest, this is a closer to a Sonic 4 than Sonic 4 actually was.
You bring up a good point. I actually spent a little bit of time on the menu screen just due to the Starlight Zone remix. It's pretty good.
Oh, I love the Starlight Zone remix. It's amazing.
Don't forget about X Zone too, the boss themes they remix.
Oh, of course, of course.
I love how Amy dances to all the music.
Yeah, with the maracas, it's kind of cool. It's kind of sweet.
Reason.
I think one of the things that I like about this game, as I said earlier, that there's like each character has a kind of 3 stage attack where Sonic will kind of roll in the ball, kind of do a cartwheel, and then he'll slide on the floor. One really nice thing I like about that is if you press the attack button of Sonic twice and then jump, he'll kind of roll forward twice and then he'll do a big backflip. And I spent ages just doing that because it looked cool. Like, hey, look at him, he's backflipping, it's amazing. Yeah.
That's some Sonic Battle shit right there.
I like Sonic Battle. Shut up, guys, I like it.
Shh, it's okay, Gareth, it's okay. Sky, I'm going to need to know this straight away. Are there any ice-themed levels in Sonic Battle?
No, there are not.
Well, shit. Now I have to fork out for a bouquet of roses and a get-well-soon card. Last time he cried over Sonic Battle, it lasted like 2 months. Jesus. But just in terms of ice-themed levels in the franchise, how many would you say there are? Or at the very least, could you cite some specific examples? Because we have nothing else to talk about right now.
Well, there's another ice level in Advance 3, Twinkle Snow, but I don't remember anything from that stage, because Advance 3 on the whole is a piece of shit.
Oh, I remember one thing about Twinkle Snow, it's that fucking piece of shit boss!
Oh, no, one thing I do remember, it has a minecart. Fuck that. Minecarts and Sonic do not go together.
This is where... I'm so fucking angry I can't even speak correctly. Dimps put a boss over a bottomless pit.
You're not really, that doesn't specify any level for me. I'm sorry.
True. Okay, go on.
Well, the special stage is white, like snow.
It's grey, clearly. Oh god. I'm sorry, Mr. Chow. He's just got to keep going and going until he eventually reaches heaven, or the Chow Garden, I guess.
We'll see, it's grey because it's just dirty snow, that's all. Good winter levels. Robotnik Winter is a good level from Triple Trouble.
Well, I never asked for good levels, just levels in general.
Well, it's a winter level, and it's good, so I'm giving you a bonus, alright?
So you really like Triple Trouble, more than anyone else on the face of the earth, I think.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's a good game, yeah.
What I love about Triple Trouble is, I was doing one of my many Sonic 06 marathons. Don't ask, I have a serious problem that probably can't be cured. And during the loading breaks and whatnot, I was just basically playing Triple Trouble.
I can't diagnose that. There's no cure.
I can. Loser!
Actually, speaking of Sonic 06, what'd you think of White Acropolis?
Decent music, kinda shitty level design.
Yeah, and the snowboard handled like shit too.
The trick with the snowboard in White Acropolis is you have to hold down the A button and release it before you reach the end of the ramp. How you're supposed to know this, however, as the game does not tell you, I have no idea. We ain't done here yet. We've got more time to fill. More levels, bitch.
Oh, well, excuse me, Mr. 64. Ice Cap from Sonic Adventure, that was a good one.
I've never heard of that level, ever.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, if you want me to go the more obscure route, there's Icy Isle from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, that's enough. I think we're quite done here. I've never played that game, probably never will. Can I just say, the special stage springs in this level were a fucking bitch to find, even with an FAQ. Dear God.
I like that Sonic was moonwalking in it. I love the animation. It looks like he's dead. He has crosses in his eyes. We need lands on ice. Like, oh no, my one weakness is snowfall. So, see, compared to CD, this is how you do a kind of underwater fight effectively.
It's an okay boss.
Ooh, compared to the one from Title Tempest, this is the best boss in the franchise. She looked like classic drowning theme. Fuck you, CD.
Where did that come from?
CD has no drowning theme. When you like, when you
Yeah,
get the
so
5,
that
4.
doesn't automatically make it good. Sonic 4 has the drowning theme.
We don't speak about Sonic 4, Scott. All right, just don't. All right, bad times.
But yeah, I was gonna say this boss reminds me of the one in Triple Trouble where you're underwater fighting Knuckles in his submarine or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Tom, we barely have any time left. Tell us how to do this.
You jump on the things that fall, and then you hit him.
Go!
How to win fight? Hit Robotnik. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Again, if he would just not send down these giant icicles that let you like jump up, you just wait until Sonic suffocates and end of boss. Okay.
And he has the nerve to look surprised when he's defeated.
You know, what would have happened if you drowned while he was in that death animation?
That's a good point. Will we ever find out? Probably not. See you all next time in the Sonic Advance playthrough.
And the award for best segue goes to...